That's crazy. So going from working in advertising, that you went into Nielsen, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You was able to work at Nielsen, or you was already a principal at the time? Well, that was after.
It's a
I
crazy.
don't know where the storyline.
Yeah.
I know the information, but I didn't know the
Yeah, I
storyline.
had a crazy kind of storyline. So originally from New York, was working in nonprofit marketing, advertising, and it was in a really bad economy. To be frank, I was making $34,000 a year back then. And
That's crazy.
when I graduated, I'm like, oh, 34 stats, that's 3,000 a month. I can make something happen. And then once you see taxes, once you see health insurance, and then you realize you got to pay rent, you got to pay food, like
It
Yeah,
the
doesn't
yeah,
math.
math
it
wasn't
doesn't.
mathing, you
Yeah,
know?
it's definitely not mathing.
So on my journey, it was just whenever an opportunity would come about, I went. I got more education, got a master's in higher education. I was like, no matter where the economy goes, I can always find a job at a school. You know, I wound up having a kid in 2012, and that was just my thing. I was like, for my daughter's sake, I'm always going to try to better myself, but no matter what, I'm always going to have some way to make money. And while working at education for about 5 years or so, I had a friend who was working for Nielsen, which is the television ratings company.
That's like a very prestigious media company.
Yes, yes. And at the time, he came to visit me down in Tampa, Florida. I was living in Florida at the time with my ex and my daughter, and he just showed me. He was like, "Yo, I work for Nielsen. They had me travel all over the country." Showed me the campus, and he was like, "Yo, you should apply." And I was like, "Yo, I don't have the best of GPAs in college. I didn't really go to school for media." He's like, "Yo, just apply." So I literally applied to Nielsen for an overnight position, making $10 an hour. And what the position, weirdly enough, was I had to watch TV and just look for all the brands in a particular show.